that fella grabbed my dick, and now I'm like 8 million years old. That's what
right.
happens.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll never miss a new episode, and check out our Patreon for exclusive videos, photos, and more.
Are we okay?
Oh, not really, no. I'm all stuffed up.
I'm all stuffed up.
Well, I got a sore throat and a cough.
Well, me too.
Well, stop complaining.
I'm not complaining.
Somebody is complaining.
Then we'll take something.
Not that cough syrup makes me gag.
Mr. Crunch.
Crotch?
Mr. Crunch.
Oh.
Oh.
What's the crunch? Ooh, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's popcorns.
Wait, and peanuts?
Peanuts. I'd eat that.
That's what Crunch and Munches is.
Okay, calm down.
What is it? Do you expect us to know what it is?
Spicy. It's delicious.
You can tell that shake and bake from a mile away.
Yeah.
That's what chicken bake is.
Why? Wait a second, hold on.
Okay.
Drumsticks are dark meat, right?
Yes.
Why whenever they break open,
It's a breast.
it's white meat? Yeah.
yeah.
The fuck
Because
with
the
me.
drumstick looks the most appetizing, but the shape of it, but the meat
Is still the best.
yeah.
Now you know.
I'm a leg and thigh man.
Yeah, I love dark meat.
As a kid, I just assumed all of it was like that, so I was like, oh yeah, let me try that, and like, it's like I fucking pranked myself, and just be like, oh.
But then
Yeah.
you were rewarded with the savory, juicy deliciousness of dark meat.
I was rewarded with the fucking scarring that would never leave. Ew.
That food would
speaking
never
of
be
that,
safe.
this
Oh,
is pretty
yeah.
scarring.
Speaking of scarring, yeah,
Why was that like reversed? Like they threw it back onto that bear.
it's easier to yank it off the bear than it is to drape it onto the bear.
I see.
I always wonder that though. Whenever they do a reverse shot for something, I'm
They're
like,
doing it on
why'd they do
everybody.
that?
Well, I mean, I figured it was real that the bear was just using its blood demon magic.
Oh.
Well, that's a good point. I always forget about the blood demon magic of bears.
Old problem. Meet your new problem.
Introducing New Freedom. New.
What? It's called New Freedom? Wow, it just looks like a fucking envelope. You're gonna get a paper cut on your pussy.
Introducing the new Mercury.
The new.
It's the color of blood.
Whoa, it's the Bloodmobile.
Why hasn't a car been covered in
It's
leather?
the color of V8.
No. Actually. I was gonna say, why hasn't a car been covered in leather on the outside?
Because it would immediately, because water ruins leather, so... First time it rains, there goes
maybe that's the
there goes
point.
your leather car.
It all cracks and falls off.
Yeah,
Also, you
and then
gotta
underneath-
keep it out of the sun, you gotta keep it properly, moisturized.
So what
and
you're
shit.
telling me is that it's a bad idea?
Very bad
You would
idea.
have to lotion down the outside of your car every day, yeah,
Hell
probably.
yeah!
It's time for another good idea, bad idea. Good idea.
Leather car.
Making a car out of metal.
No.
Bad idea. Making a car out of leather.
What if the engine was made out of leather too?
The way you say out of leather implies that there isn't even a metal skeleton
Yeah,
to it.
yeah, it's just all
Like
leather.
a framework.
The entire
It's
car.
all leather.
Yeah. The wheels, the tires, transmission.
Yep.
Do I get to see a topless woman in that movie or just the first one? I think it's just the first one.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't remember that.
There's a shot in the Rescuers where they're going down this outside of a building, and for a frame in one of the windows of the
One of the
building,
windows.
they put a picture of a realistic picture of an adult woman taking her shirt off. Yeah.
Why? Why'd they do that?
To be creeps.
Wow.
Nobody goes to all that trouble.
We do at Village Inn.
Oh, Hank, from now on, I'm sleeping in.
Try a delicious.
Sleep on it.
Billy Gin? Oh, Village Inn.
City gin.
What was it, Parmesan hams?
Oh yeah.
Wait, talk about the city gin.
Yeah, there was a time in elementary school where we were all lined up to go to another class or whatever, and there was someone who worked at the school who all the kids just named Janitor John. I think his name was John.
No, his name was Janitor John.
I mean, that's
Janitor
convenient.
John. And someone was drinking at a water fountain, or we were lining up to take sips from the water fountain, probably watching a movie or something. And the teacher was out there with us, and Janitor John just goes, "Hey, you kids drinking that city gin?" Referring to the water fountain.
Like the tap water fountain.
And the teacher was like, "Stay away from them."
Wow.
Stop talking to them. I don't know if something was up with Janitor John or not, but that teacher seemed really creeped out that Janitor John would randomly say something to us. Because he never did. I don't remember him ever really talking to us.
That's the only thing he told y'all. That's the only wisdom he parted on y'all.
that it was City Gin. Now go back to your office and get the pink sawdust someone threw up in the fucking auditorium again.
They just used to use cat litter at the places that
Really?
that I went to, yeah.
I don't know what he was using, as this woman looks like the fucking robot from Small Wonder.
Oh my
with
God.
that doily.
Tomorrow's medical news, antioxidants. Antioxidant vitamins in food help strengthen your body's natural...
Yeah, the next health craze. You know, there's actually some studies coming out now, go figure, that are saying that antioxidants are actually bad for you.
Oh, good.
It's as if that always happens. It's as if it's all a fucking racket.
No, I do oxidants all the time.
I chug oxidants. I butt chug them.
I mainline oxidants.
Yeah.
What even are oxidants?
Well, anything that oxidizes anything in your body, which is food, water, oxygen. So
That's why I just drink pure oxygen.
Yeah.
Fuck the H2. Just give me straight
Just give me
O.
the O.
Can give her soccer shirt a real workout.
Man, I wish I had played sports that ended up in mud, because mud's so fun to just
You ended up in it anyway, though.
Yeah, but it wasn't sports.
Oh, you needed an excuse.
Yeah. Shut up!
It was funny.
Have I talked about the pool that got
Of mud?
Yeah.
No, what?
There was
I was just joking.
there used to be a pool at this apartment I used to live at, and they filled it in with a bunch of they destroyed it and they filled it in with a bunch of sand and dirt and stuff. And it got all muddy and shit, and that was the mud pool that everyone used to play in.
Oh.
It was a hazard.
Oh. Was this a story about young Chef BRD getting kicked out of an orphanage because his gruel wasn't flavorful enough?
Chef BRD.
BRD.
BRB.
Chef BRB.
Sorry it's come to this.
Somewhere Chamberlain made a mistake. We're gonna find it.
I believe you believe...
It's Grandpa Joe.
I was gonna say...
Where's his golden ticket?
I'm gonna golden ticket to a soap opera show.
What about me?
What about me, Charlie? Can I be on the show?
Can I
Put
get
me
a
in
room
the show.
hospital? Put me in the hospital.
Okay.
We were watching Rampage last night. Then all of a sudden, it was the Universal Studios logo. And I heard
yeah.
Tuesday's Gone by Leonard Skinner. And I was like, this is Happy Gilmore, isn't it? And it turned out to be Happy Gilmore, so we just watched all of Happy Gilmore.
At
And
1
then-
a.m.
And then the movie ended, and then I heard that and I was like, that's Billy Madison. And lo and behold, Billy Madison
So
came
you
on.
stayed up till 3 a.m. watching Billy Madison?
We watched
Essentially.
we watched half of it,
Yeah.
yeah. I was remembering all the fun TV edits from when I watched it in the late 90s.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to how much they were able to, get away with of it now. And whenever I expected something to be edited, it wasn't, and it tripped me out every time.
I hate this commercial so much.
Yeah.
You don't like their little wings?
What the fuck? That kid looks like he's got a fever.
I hate this commercial.
Last time I hit on this commercial, you made fun of me for it, so I'm glad we're on the same page finally. They just looped that one!
Yeah.
Wait, who made fun of who?
You made fun of me for thinking it was creepy. You were like, what? What's wrong with it?
No, I didn't.
That's what you said.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
And then he took a big old swig of a Dr. Pepper.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the old lady that lived up that's 105, and her secret to living long is she drinks 3 Dr. Peppers a day, and she said, yeah, I had every doctor I had told me that drinking this stuff would kill me, and guess what? All 3 of them are dead now. They
One of
died
them
before
was-
me.
One of them was ironically named Dr. Pepper.
Oh. That was Dr. Thunder was the other one.
Oh.
Well, I mean, maybe that's why Forrest Gump lived to be 1 million years old. And
Oh,
what happened
yeah.
in the Green Mile?
Yeah.
Is that fella grabbed my dick, and now I'm 8 million years old. That's what
right.
happens.
That's right.
Michael, what's his name? Michael
If-
Clark Duncan.
It fucks
grabs
his dick up forever.
Grabs his big old dick through the prison bars.
His big old Forrest Gump dick.
You know. Go ahead.
Mama always said, getting your dick grabbed by a convicted child murderer is like a... What?
Is like a sweet celebrations.
Oh no.
Now I got Mr. Jangles. I grabbed his dick once, and now he's really old, too.
I was just thinking that all of Tom Hanks' characters were the same character, so the same character from Big was also Forrest Gump, also ends up as the fucking dude in fucking
Castaway.
Saving Private
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yeah. Do you remember that scene in Big when Tom Hanks wished that he could be an adult, and instead he got turned into a small cowboy. And Zoltar has extra salt in the wound, put a snake in his boot.
Fuck.
The baby's face.
At one point, the baby was just like,
Yeah, oh my god, this is it.
I know, right? I'm about to be drowned.
Oh my god, alright. With your little clan
I was
hood.
about to say little clan baby.
You ever think about how traumatizing
Clanable.
it must be to babies and
To be a baby.
one, but to be baptized?
Oh yeah.
You know, like, hey, let me just drown you for a second.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
see, that wasn't how they did it at my church. They seriously just had like a little. It seriously was like a shell,
Right.
and they just dumped a little bit on your forehead.
Oh,
Yeah, I've definitely
That's
seen
all.
that version.
I'm pretty
but-
sure that that's all I
There
got.
are the ones though where they're like,
Wait, both of y'all have been
Hey, hey.
baptized? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
yeah, we're
They-
fucking posers.
They tried to baptize me, and I was.
And
I-
you spit in their face.
You were like, it burns.
No,
Yeah.
basically, my mom didn't trust the people, like, because she wasn't gonna be there or something. So, the church that one of the churches that wanted to baptize me was the church that would like bribe everybody by giving you money when you got on the bus to go to the church, and so then you would have to use that money at the end of the day to buy McDonald's at the church, from the church, and like they gave you a token.
This is some 16 tons shit.
Yeah,
Right here.
This is so
it was a really weird, sketchy kind of setup, and that was the church that wanted to baptize me, and they were like, yeah, here's all the stuff you have to do to get baptized, and my mom was just like, wasn't gonna let me, and, you know, so my soul's damned, but luckily I sold my soul to somebody in Canada.
That's
A
right.
friend of mine,
You did.
so $3.
I was hoping you were gonna say that they baptized you in McDonald's Sprite.
Baptize me in McDonald's Sprite, that's the way.
I'm just thinking
That
of
burn.
the. I'll abandon you in a grocery store, but I
I'll
won't let
abandon you
get
in a grocery store,
baptized.
and I'll let you get taken to some church on a bus with just some friends, and let you go do church shit. But no,
don't get
you
baptized.
can't get baptized.
Absolutely not. That's where I draw the
No.
line.
I mean, that seems very sensible.
Oh, you know,
It's the San Fernando treat.
with
It's
a third less salt.
Less salt.
It's rice-a-rooney.
It's Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rice-A-Roni.
Oh my god.
Isn't
Is that
that the racist character he played in Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Yeah.